Remember, you have to have two pictures or graphics in your problem solution proposal. And that is in addition to the picture that you have on the cover page. So, all told, you have to have three photos, graphics, but I would put a photo on the cover page for sure. People like photos, but you've got to make it work into your paragraph that you're putting it in. So I took this could be any article. I took this one from DuckDuckGo on homelessness, and I'm playing like I read this article, and I see a picture here that is of interest that I might want to use. This I can't, don't, and this one looks like a good one. So how do I do that? How do I use these? And how do I put my own caption in there? Not this. This does say a homeless man sleeps under an American flag blanket on a park bench in New York. Okay. And so what you will say is that you just put it in your own words, but just kind of, this is happening in New York City, and an American flag is the blanket. So you can kind of add your own information to that if you want to, about the irony there. God bless America, but that poor person is out on the streets and no one's blessing him or her. Okay, so how to save it? I would do this. I would go to right click, save image as, and I would put homeless. You don't want to say all of them are homeless. Let's say homeless person under flag. And then be sure to notice where you put that. Okay, so then when I go to, I'll take all that out. I'm going to start a new page. Okay, I'm going to make this a little bit larger. Let's say that I already have my paragraph and all of this, and I'm writing and I'm writing and I'm writing. I'm gonna just write some stuff. Okay, I need to take it out of italics. I'm gonna put it double space. Okay, these are all should be set at 0. 0. 0. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit double space twice. 1, 2. So that's 4 spaces. All right, then I'm going to go to insert, if it'll let me. Okay, insert picture from file. I'm going to go to documents and I'm going to hit that. Now notice that it does not have a caption on it. And that's good because I have to put my own. So how do we do this? Well, you'll have a figure 1 and a figure 2. Let's just say that this is part of the problem overview for grins and giggles. Okay, so you've got problem overview. I'm going to make this a little bigger if you don't mind. Okay, problem overview. And it's okay if you want to bold it and underline it, if you want to do that. Okay, so remember, there are going to be 4 spaces here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a caption. So here is the picture. First, I want to make sure that it's no bigger than a 2 by 4. Okay, I'm going to take this down because some people they think they could take up the whole page and it's going to look like they wrote a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm going to say, I'm going to try that one. So it's 2.26. You want to do it you want to do it proportionately correct. Okay, I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. So first of all, I want to center this. So I'm going to hit that center bar. All right, now I'm going to right click on the picture and go to insert caption. All right. This isn't how it normally is, but okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the label at the top. Okay, so you want it to say figure 1. Where do I want it? I want it above the selected item. This is a 2-step thing, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to put figure 1 there. Now, you could, yeah, that might be nicer if you just, there we go. Okay, just put figure 1 there. I was trying to, or you could put it like that. You're going to have to use the tab for that. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to right click. I'm going to go insert caption. Only this time, the label is going to say these days schools have, it has nothing to do with what you're going to put there, but what they're saying is, do you want to write your own caption with your own words? So you're going to choose these days schools have to offer, and then you're going to go take that out. You want that to be below the selected item. Okay, so what you could say then is take this out. This is a picture of a homeless person sleeping under an American flag, sleeping on a park bench in New York City. Under New York City. Instead of a blanket, this person is using an American flag. And then you could put how ironic that the land of the free um let's see how what the home of the free is blah, 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 blah. The symbol of the land and home of the brave is let's see, sheltering, or what is it, covering a person, anything but free, or something like that. you know, now the other thing is we want to go say where we got it. Now, this is a possibility. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going back over to the article. And if I've used this article, then I actually do have this on my works cited. And it looks like that the author is Ashley Rajpari. So I am going to put, okay, I'm going to go back over here to that page. And I'm going to say Raj Hari. Okay. And it did, well, yeah, just go ahead and put that there. You could actually make this a little bit bigger so it fits better with that. Well, it's kind of big though. Let's check the size. Let's just kind of eyeball it. Yeah, I guess that's okay. I sure wouldn't make it any bigger than that. And the size is 3 by 6. That really is kind of too big. But anyway, but go ahead. That's fine. Okay, because you're only going to have two. And this one here, you probably, yeah, you might want to do it like that and not center that part of it. Just center the picture. Okay, so now we've got to check. We don't want to put Rajpari there. And I don't know how yours counts words, but with mine, I would highlight that. And then I have a section that says tell me up here. Okay, so tell me word count is 53. It only needs to be 25 minimum. Okay, so I can take words out. Okay, I can take that out. This is a homeless person sleeping on a bench. Using the symbol of the U.S. as a blanket to keep warm. Okay, I'm going to take this other part out. I'm going to see how long that is. So I'm going to go up to tell me, and I'm going to ask it to show me how many words that is. Okay, so that word count might be under. Okay, well, yeah, was it 25? Perfect. So I am, rest assured, I am going to count that. Okay, so there we go. Actually, I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to do that like that. Okay, so then you gave credit to the person whose article I can find that in. If you find one, but you've got to make sure that this actually fits into the context of problem overview. You might be talking about New York, or you might be talking about just I don't know, but it would need to fit in. Or maybe the one with the teenage girl would work in, or the young person about how they can't even think about eating, much less getting an education, because they have no place to stay, they have nowhere to eat, they can't, just forget about finding a quiet place to study. So you could do all kinds of things with that one. But this is how you do it. Okay. So again, You find the picture, you save it, you insert it. Okay, here you insert picture from file. Okay, and then when you're here, this is 2 steps. You right click, you go to insert caption, and this one actually goes at the bottom and the figure 1 goes at the top. So the first thing you need to do, your label is going to be figure. Now it's already ready for your second picture. So your next one will be figure 2. Then another thing is, so you have to mention figure 1. So maybe you said something about is one of the hubs of homelessness in the United States. Seeing people with their grocery carts parked next to their makeshift beds is such a comic sight. And maybe this is in there that no one even notices. Okay, and then a picture, figure 1 below is an example of a common sight, let's see, of an everyday occurrence in on Manhattan Island. Okay, and then notice that there are 4 spaces there, and then you'll hit 1, 2, and then that's where you start your next paragraph. Okay, so that's how you do it. Let me know if you have any questions, but this has to fit in. Now, if for some reason this is on one page and you don't mention it until the next page, then you need to say figure 1 on the previous page. So I'd probably not completely locate it until you're pretty solid on your rough draft and where the pictures are going to fall on the page. Otherwise, kids will find themselves having to go back and correct that where they said the photo was. And that is how you put your picture with a caption on it. And be sure the first one's figure 1 and the second one's figure 2. Now, the one on the cover page does not have a figure number. You can put underneath it where you found it. That's fine. Some people actually use a stock photo. Let me show you that real quick. Okay, I haven't used DuckDuckGo on this, but I know for sure I can go to Google and Yahoo. You go to Google. Okay, and you go to images. Okay, well, let me just say homelessness in Los Angeles. Okay, or I could even say in New York. I couldn't believe when my daughter and I were driving through North Hollywood. You always think of glitz and glamour. They have tent cities out there. It's just amazing. That's why so many people don't want to buy a house in North Hollywood, even though it's very expensive. They don't want to be near the homeless people. So All right, so this one comes from CNN, but let's just say you want to use a stock photo. So it used to be, let's go to usage rights, Creative Commons. Okay, I would go to Creative Commons. That means that you're not violating copyright laws by using this, by using the photo. Um, Here, I mean, take your pick. Um, that's another one on the park bench. Someone who's on the street. And they'll probably have other images as well. What does this say? Well, I suppose I chose the wrong place to go. So let me go back over here. I'm going to try Google again. I'll just say homelessness. Okay. And I'm going to hit images. And you could, this is kind of interesting. You could use that. This is actually in Texas, University of Texas at Austin. I mean, here are some great pictures that you could put on your cover page. This may not be the Star Local. Is that Carrollton? Oh my, yeah, it is. Okay, so let's say that you want to save that. Now you could do that, or you could go, and you can do this on the article too. You can go to copy image. Okay, now I'm going to add another page here. I'm going to insert, insert. I'm going to insert a page break. Okay, so this is going to be my cover page. So I'm going to go and I right clicked copy. Oh, oops. Go back over here. Okay, I'm going to copy this image. Okay. I'm going to go back to a cover page and I'm going to right click paste. Okay. So, oh yeah, I'm going to move this guy up. I'm sorry. Um let me go up here. Well, okay, well let me just do this then. Yeah, I'm getting into the header. So I'm kind of messing it up. Well, I'm going to get this off of this page. Okay, so let's say that this is, I'm going to try to see if I can take that one out. It needs to be on page one. All right, no. Okay, you know what? I'm going to just paste it here. Paste. Okay. And okay. All right, so this really is too big, but paste it a little bit further down. Okay, so you do need to put a caption there. So again, this kind of is a little bit too big. Let's see. Well, not really, because it is on the cover page. Okay, so let's right click, add caption. This is on the cover page. Insert caption. Okay, the caption is going to be that because we're just writing below it for the cover page only. This picture hits close to this writer's home as it was taken in Carrollton, Texas. A northern suburb of Dallas. Okay, now let's see how this measures up on the word count. It's 19. Homelessness is not just a big city problem. That should get us there. Okay, go. Yeah, that'll get it there. Okay, so tell me where can what? No. Okay. That is not 10. It and I do like this that it's single space. We need to make sure that those are single space. I just don't want to get into that too much right now because it's going to mess up your spacing. We'll do that when we're doing the final touches. Okay, so this has enough here. So what you want to do, I probably would put your problem solution up here. And in this case, it is perfectly fine to use a bigger font. Um, you can use Times New Roman, that's fine. You can make it bold and just say homelessness in the United States. I don't know why this keeps, well, I do too. Okay, take that out of italics. Okay, you could say Times New Roman. If you want to make that 20, probably you could make it bigger than that. Let's try it 28. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, and then you center it. Now, notice that you do have your page number there, but I'll show you how to do that here just a minute too. Okay, now I'm going to take the extra space out because we're going to put your header actually goes at the bottom here because it's a proposal. So take it out of italics and you could use 16 if you want to. I'd make it smaller than the title, but you would put Mike Taylor. I'll say that's your name. That was actually the name of a teacher that I worked with. Okay, so let's put 16 there, Mike Taylor. And then you center it, and then you say Professor Holland. And he is in my second class, so he's 1302 or 22012. And remember, if you're in my 8 o'clock, it's 1. Most of y'all remember that. I love it. Okay, and it's due on 16 April. So just go ahead and put the date that it's due. All right, so we have a little bit of a dilemma. Now I can go up 1 there, and that probably will solve it. Okay, then I would start the next one. I would put a page break. And then I would start my problem overview. And that, of course, needs to be Times New Roman 12. Can't get around that one. Problem overview. Okay, and then I'd probably type my first sentence and then go back and make that bold and underline. And you need to indent. Take it out of italics, please. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And on this, you can actually go to the insert, and then you could go to page number. Okay, page number. You want it to go here at the right. Okay, it figured that one out. Show number on first page. You don't want to. Okay, so if you do that, that's blank, but it'll show the second page and the third page and the subsequent pages. So go to insert, yeah, and then put your last name there, though. I needed to do that. Okay, so let's go back to insert. Let's go back to page number. Let's go to format page numbers. We're going to say set the say okay. I'm sorry. Now go over here where it says number 2 and just put your last name there. And it should show up on all of them. See? So just do that on the second page. Oh, I forgot. I had this one down here. Okay, problem overview. Okay, and that would be, well, you'll take care of all of that with the double spacing. Remember, you do not want to put a space after paragraph. Okay, but that needs to be 4. This needs to not be in italics. Only use italics for the caption. Well, actually, you don't even have to do that, but I think it looks better. So there we go. Okay, so here we go. So this is what yours would look like. That looks pretty nice, right? Oh, I forgot to put. That's from the Star. That's why I knew local Carrollton. That's our newspaper, by the way. Okay, there you go. And then this is going to be pretty long, so you might want to split up another. So this picture, it does not, you have to have a picture on your cover page. This goes toward one of your 2 pictures that needs to be done. And after you do that, you go to the next one, it will already know that you're on figure 2, and it's going to want to put that up at the top because that's where you told it to do that. So, okay, so that's it. That's how you do your pictures and your captions. Just make sure they work into the context because they actually are used to enhance and really punctuate something that you're saying there on that page.